All right, well, the Giants beat the Falcons 30-20 in their final game before what becomes a crucial 7-game stretch. Just a brutal stretch for them. A lot of good things to take away from this game as they move to 3-2, including the debut of the kid they were calling a bust, Odell Beckham. Quite an impressive first NFL game for him.
Yeah, he really didn't look much like a bust, especially on what was effectively the game-winning touchdown pass. Really fights off Robert Alford on that play, goes up against the ball, kind of shows the ability to snatch that. He rounds out this receiving core nicely, brings a deep element.
And what everybody said today was that the speed that he brings just adds an element to this offense that makes it hard for people to defend. Ruben Randall, Victor Cruz, now Odell Beckham, Larry Donnell, who, by the way, had 0 touchdowns, did start himself in fantasy football, but he is still a weapon for them, as are the running backs, and Rashad Jennings got hurt. Rookie Andre Williams, another rookie. That's 3. If you count Weston Richburg on the offensive line, 3 rookies making an impact in this game.
Yeah, the draft is not looking that bad for Jerry Reese this year at this moment. Obviously, it's early, but Richburg played well, and Andre Williams, comes in, scores another huge 3-yard touchdown, and he looked very powerful runner. Kind of maybe isn't the receiver that Jennings is. Maybe he won't be as steady, but he looks like he can kind of contribute, maybe fill in if he has to.
Now, the good in this game, of course, is that they won heading into that stretch, which begins next Sunday night at Philadelphia, then at Dallas, and then just a killer November that we'll get to later. The bad, though, they got off to a really slow start, and this would worry me if I were the Giants, is that they could have lost this game in the first half the way they were playing. The offense never got in gear, the defense was not getting much of a pass rush, and the special teams, again, my goodness, every week there seems to be something new with them.
Exactly. They really, sluggish, flat, sleepwalking. It really looked, they just didn't look like they brought it or they wanted it. Maybe it was the lengthy layoff after the Thursday game. I don't know, but they just didn't look effective. But then to be able to turn it up in the second half and to be able to kind of get it together, and by the fourth quarter, they pretty much had the game in control. So that's obviously the good of it.
Absolutely. That's terrific that they were able to come back and win like that. Whether they'll be able to get in that kind of hole against the Eagles and Cowboys, we'll worry about that in another week. But for now, the Giants, who were once 0-2 and on the edge of oblivion, are now 3-2, and you can read all about it here on nydailynews.com.